Everyone loves a nice free crypto airdrop. So in this video, we're going to provide you with 10 free crypto airdrop opportunities so you can pick and choose which ones you want to farm. So before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. Now, straight off the bat, my friends, we're on the AltCryptoTalk Crypto Airdrops Tutorials playlist. And yes, guys, this comprises of all the airdrop tutorials that we have on our YouTube channel. You can see here that we've got 159 videos, with this one that you're watching being the 160th. And you can see that we've got many airdrop opportunities. We've got on refinance, Surflayer, Sonium, ... so many different airdrop tutorials. Some are free, some are not. But in this video, we're going to focus on 10 free crypto airdrop guides, which you will find within this playlist if you want to find them individually. We just wanted to let you know before we get started. And we also made another video recently which covers 10 crypto airdrops to farm which are not directly free. Nonetheless, you can farm them very well just by checking out this airdrop guide. However, friends, what we're going to do is we're going to start off directly with the first one, which is going to be the Tempo network, which is currently in testnet. This is a blockchain built for payments, and currently we have got a testnet guide which you can find on our YouTube channel, like I said. Here you're going to find all the tasks that you need to complete, all of which are directly found on the Superboard platform. As you can see, if you head over to Superboard, scroll down and find the campaign, which is Tempo Testnet, you can see here this ends on the 13th of February and is the testnet exploration, showing you all the protocols and what to do in order to help yourselves qualify for a Tempo airdrop. Nice, simple, easy, and this one could be absolutely enormous. They've raised millions of dollars and could very well be one of the biggest airdrops of 2026. Fingers crossed anyway. However, it's very specific in order to get started, and therefore you're probably going to need to have yourself a full airdrop guide just like this one, if of course you do want to qualify. But guys, we're going to leave these all short and sweet. We're not going to give you the full guides in this video because we would be here for probably 5-6 hours. However, from here, guys, we are going to move on to the second one, which is going to be abstract, but it's not going to be the abstract network itself. It's going to be a selection of games and protocols you can choose out of their ecosystem to try and qualify for an airdrop. And let me give you an example. For example, Gigaverse is a game which you can check out, for example, that you can play for free, but has obviously paid features if, of course, you want to enhance your gaming experience. Nonetheless, if, for example, they do launch a token for those who have been playing, you could very well get an airdrop just for playing for free. It's as simple as that. But guys, what I will say is, of course, it might not be the biggest airdrop if you're going to do it all for free. Nonetheless, there's many games here that you can check out and many applications that you can check out completely for free that may end up scoring you a nice airdrop. So it's worth checking out. Some of these aren't free to play, guys, so I'm not going to go through all of them. However, sometimes, for example, on this proof of play arcade where you have like Pirate Nation, you might get a free ticket every single week. So you can use that to your advantage in order to qualify for an airdrop. Therefore, guys, that's all I'm going to say for this one. I know it's not really a direct free airdrop guide, but you will find many free airdrop guides within the abstract ecosystem. However, it all requires just checking out which games that you like, but I've already mentioned a couple: Pirate Nation and Gigaverse. Entirely up to you how you want to do it, entirely on your strategy. However, we're going to leave this one short and sweet, guys. So as we said, with all of them, we're not going to give you a full airdrop guide. Nonetheless, the third one on the list is Concrete. And Concrete is another one that we recently started using on our YouTube channel, and you can see that over here. Nonetheless, my friends, if you don't want to focus on this one, you don't really have to. However, it could end up being a fairly nice one. I don't think it's going to be the biggest airdrop out there. All it requires is you just completing a few social quests, as you can see down below, liking over on X, following over on X, doing a few simple things, and honestly there's not really that much to do. For example, you can see here I've got 10 bags. I've done the bare minimum on this platform, guys, but I just need to continue to do more. Of course, the more quests that you can complete, the more bags that you're going to get, but you can see that there's so many people utilizing this platform because it's free and it's very simple to do. So the more bags, the better. However, guys, from here we're going to leave this one short and sweet because if you do want to check out how to earn the most points, we've got that full guide. But the fourth airdrop on the list is going to be over on Surflayer. And this one is either going to be free or paid. It's entirely up to you. But of course, you're here to qualify for the free version of the airdrop. And therefore, you're just going to focus on the testnet section. So, for example, we're here over on Surflayer, and you can see that you've got daily GM, X, Y, and Z. So you would want to select over where it says testnet. And you can very well just do every single one of these. Not only are you going to qualify for potential airdrops from all of these testnets, but you're going to get 2 SPT, which in my personal opinion, at some point in the future, these SPT tokens might be relatable to the amount of tokens that you'll get for an airdrop. I don't exactly know, but right now these SPT are used for rewards within the protocol. However, whether or not we get points because we're going to get an airdrop in the future, I don't exactly know. But there is a free airdrop opportunity here if there is going to be one. So basically every single day, choose your networks of which you want to GM and do it as much as you possibly can to get these free points of which you can see here. OPN, Tempo, Nura, Data Haven, Citria, Push, Rails, X1 Eco, Rise, Key. I don't have to name them all. You know exactly what to do. There's 18 of them. Also, the deploy section, you've got testnets over here, which you can utilize. So for example, down here, we've got so many different networks. You've got Rails, you've got Tempo, you've got all of these networks that you can choose testnet or not. Also, there is a bridge, guys, but there aren't actually any testnets that you can use on there. And then basically all you want to do is very simply just increase your points, increase your streak, get as many things as you can over on this platform to increase your points completely for free. And then, of course, guys, hopefully we'll get an airdrop at some point. Nice and simple. Up next for number 5, we are moving on to Decibel. Now, Decibel is a nice trading application which enables perps trading over on the Aptos network. And this one is currently in its testnet mode, enabling everyone to trade perpetually for free, of course, guys, but with no real monetary value. Meaning the more volume you can do, the more trades that you can do completely for free, the better off you'll be, because I'm pretty sure that you're going to be earning points for the mainnet points, which could hopefully translate into Decibel tokens. Who knows how far this one can go, guys? Of course, there are a lot of perp fixes out at the moment, but this one is completely free, and if you want to have some fun or learn how to trade, this might be the perfect platform for you. Honestly, I had a very nice time trading on Decibel, and I think it might be enjoyable for most people. So that's why we've added it onto the list, and it could very well be a delicious airdrop. The UI looks absolutely fantastic. There's nothing wrong with it in my personal opinion, not that I can see from a glance. However, once again, guys, we're going to leave that short and sweet, and we're going to move directly onto the number 6, which is going to be the Pharaoh's testnet, which we've mentioned multiple times on our YouTube channel. We've been farming this one heavily. We come on here every single day. We get our testnet tokens, as you can see here. They are currently in their final phase of the testnet, guys. So what I will say is you might not want to focus on this one so heavily, seeing as there are other airdrop opportunities which are much newer. This one has been around for months, so it might airdrop any time now. People are saying it's going to come in Q1, and it is very possible. In my opinion, if I do think it's going to come, it will probably come towards the end of Q1 or the beginning of Q2. But we're in the final phase of the testnet, which is the Atlantic testnet. Once again, check yourselves in every single day for free, and then just complete all of these tasks as much as you possibly can. Once every day, once every other day, once a week, entirely up to you. The more you can do, the better. The more active you are, the better. And the reason I say that is, guys, because there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of users using the Pharaoh's testnet. It's completely free, and therefore you probably have people clicking on it all day long. I know Monad was a disappointment, guys, but I'm hoping Pharaoh's testnet will be way different. I'm hoping that they can look at what happened to Monad and realize that if you don't focus on your community, they will be gone forever. They will hate you forever. And that is how you destroy your own network, ecosystem, and community. Monad is a clear example. Hopefully, Pharaoh's doesn't do that. But guys, we're going to leave this one short and sweet, because if you want a full airdrop guide, once again, you can check out our YouTube channel. But for now, we're going to move on to the next one, which is ETH gas. And I actually found this one really fun. We've got a full guide coming on our YouTube channel very soon, tomorrow, just to let you know. However, as you can see, guys, all you would do is very simply get your gas report. You can see here that we've got a few social quests to complete, and that's all it pretty much is. You can see that we've got 370 beans here. And guys, I basically just think that this one's a nice, simple, easy airdrop. That's not going to be a huge airdrop. I think it'll be a nice little small conservative one, if I personally think so. Probably maybe even one that you might not even want to start using. However, it doesn't take long to use this platform. It's probably just 5-10 minutes of your time, and that's it. But take it as far as you want to go, guys. You can watch the full video on our YouTube channel if, of course, you want to check out the airdrop guide. And that'll be coming at 3 p.m. Amsterdam time tomorrow. However, guys, we are now moving on to the next one, and this one is going to be OpenMind. This one is an unusual one because it isn't like every other protocol. It utilizes AI, and if you want to do all the research and understand what OpenMind is and how it works and how to qualify for an airdrop, once again, we've got a full airdrop guide on our YouTube channel. I'm not saying that this one is going to be the easiest airdrop to qualify. In fact, it is probably the longest one if you want to get the biggest airdrop possible, but actually that could very well be worth your time because it may be a big one. I don't exactly know yet, guys, but it will be exciting to see how the OpenMind airdrop plays out. But for now, my friends, once again, short and sweet, over to the next one, which is going to be the ARC testnet, one which is built by USDC, which is absolutely massive, aka Circle, the company. This one, guys, could very well be one of the biggest networks of 2026, and I'm very excited to see it go live on mainnet. Whether or not they even do an airdrop for the mainnet, we do not exactly know. However, we are all obviously here to see whether or not they're going to do that, so we're going to use it by farming their airdrop. And as you have expected, we've got an airdrop guide which you can follow on our YouTube channel. But this one, guys, honestly, they've raised hundreds of millions of dollars, I believe, and they are valued at billions of dollars. So this one could be absolutely enormous and one that you don't want to miss. Farming this airdrop, I will say, has got a bit of a hard difficulty, just like Tempo, but it might be worth the time, and it might be worth the patience, and it might be worth learning something new to use the ARC testnet. Friends, we're now going to move on to the last and final crypto airdrop of this video, and that is going to be Pi Squared. Personally, I don't think this is going to be the biggest airdrop of 2026, probably one of the smallest, but it very well has one of the opportunities to surprise us, and it's pretty fun to try and qualify for this airdrop. Now, once again, we've got an airdrop guide which we made fairly recently, and you can check that out. But we've got games, we've got quests, we've got small things that we can do to very simply qualify for the airdrop. They've got their very own native wallet, which you can see here, and that's all it's all about. Now, we're going to let you guys discover this one yourselves, but it really isn't that complex. Trying to farm this one, I don't think, like I said, it's going to be even worth it that much. But, of course, guys, we're going to leave that down to you to decide. You can farm it as much as you like. You might as well farm it and see how you like it. If you do like it, continue using it. If you don't, put it aside, choose one of the other 9 crypto airdrops that we provided in this video. And of course, you can check out the other 150 airdrop guides on our YouTube channel, full of every single network ecosystem protocol that you could ever imagine. If you have any airdrop requests that you want us to cover, you can let us know in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up over on X. But friends, we appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And friends, we'll see you in the next video.